Yay, I'm live. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's Michelle here, and I am inviting you to wake up and live. Isn't it a fabulous life we have? And if you're not feeling it's a fabulous life you have, then this may be the message for you. I listened to one of my favorite YouTube people. His name is Ollie. His channel is called Mindshore, and he's got a great accent. He's an adorable young man. He's like one of my little crushes that I have on YouTube. And he just has amazing messages, like simply inspiring man. And he talked about in his latest video, purpose, like how you have to have an inner purpose for living, and then your life purpose or what you're going to do comes out of it. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking there's definitely some truth to that. If you are here to just experience everything that you can, and you just think that life is so exciting, then you are living your life that way. And then amazing things come out. And as you're doing that, you realize that what you want to do with it. So you may realize that you want to help people or teach people or coach people or heal people or whatever it is. You may feel that desire come, but it comes from living with the purpose from inside. So we talked about an inner purpose. You have that inner purpose, and then your outer purpose shows up as you're living your inner purpose. Now, I do know that some people live towards an outer purpose, and as they're going, their inner purpose comes up. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I just got off the phone a little while ago with one of my really, really sweet and dear friends. I just adore her and love her. And I helped her kind of see some of the stuff going on, why she was not feeling the joy in sharing her message through videos as she was doing her radio show. And so I helped her to see what was going on with that, because she wasn't really sure what it was. She just knew that she didn't feel that love and passion for it, but she still felt that desire for it. So for her, it was a technical thing. It's like when on the radio show, everything was being done for her. All she had to do was show up and play, share her message. And then now that she's moved off of the radio show and she's trying to do lives, Facebook Lives were giving her glitches. Zoom is giving her glitches. She hasn't figured out how to use Hangouts yet, because I told her today, I was like, well, if you do Hangouts, you can do your interviews and then it will stream live on YouTube, so they can watch it live on YouTube, and then you can get a following there. And then I'm like, and then you can share the link to the videos later for people that want to watch anywhere else later. So, and anybody watching, if you guys know how you can be on like YouTube Live and Facebook Live at the same time, that would be really awesome if you'd let me know. So we were talking about, we helped her kind of get her glitches, and we got talking about some of the things that I was going through and what I want to do and what clarity I got this last weekend and things like that. And so we were talking, and I was telling her about what I saw our collaboration being, my collaboration with hers, and what I saw happening. Because I don't feel like we're supposed to have the same business partners, but I feel like we're supposed to collaborate at different events, that we'll have an event that we put on together that we'll both share our messages, and then it's at our place to invite people to follow us at or come to our other events. And so it's kind of this invitation, and it's like, okay, if you love Lydia, come to her stuff. If you love Michelle, come to Michelle's stuff. If you love us both, come to both of our stuff. So it's kind of going to be like that. That's what I felt, and she loved the idea. And that way we're not trying to merge our messages. We're just, collaborating at an event, getting it off the ground and going. And it just sounds so amazing to me. And then we talked about, I told her how frustrating it was trying to host retreats and why. And then I told her, I just really want to do a women's retreat in October. I did one last October. It was absolutely incredible. It was the most amazing thing I've ever done. And I know that that's something that I want to do with my life. I want to host retreats. Like, I have all kinds of ideas. Like, I'm on a writer's retreat, and we can have an express yourself retreat where we can cover all kinds of ways to express yourself. That could be through art and music and dance and voices and writing. And like, there's so many ways you can express yourself, and we can just cover it all, whether it be a retreat or a day event or whatever. And so I'm like, I'm having all these ideas of things that I want to do, all these different kinds of retreats. I want to do a writer's retreat, mother and daughter retreats, mother and son retreats. And she's like, well, Michelle, just do it. And so October 12th and 13th, there's going to be a women's retreat. We don't know the place yet. It's going to be somewhere in Utah, probably Salt Lake County or Utah County. And I'm so excited about it. And that's what I realized. Holy cow. My light, like that, like passion, came back. I'm having an awareness right now while I'm talking live on this video. I had scheduled an event in March. And I had a mother-daughter retreat scheduled in April. And the March event, there was problem after problem after problem. Like, the one weekend, somebody couldn't do it, and she was my location, so I had to change weekends, which lost my keynote speaker. And it was just, I was like, oh my gosh. And so I finally just said, I'm not doing it. It's too much stress for me. It's bringing up too much stuff for me. And so I canceled it. And then I had my April one scheduled. And we didn't have a location, and that was a little stressful for me, trying to find a venue and trying to get people to sign up and all the other things that were coming up for it. And then somebody else was like, oh, you want to be a speaker? Well, I have this event, and it happened to be the same weekend I was supposed to be doing my retreat. And I ended up canceling my retreat so I could go to that event. And that event is where I started feeling like my life was falling apart. Hi, Cliff. Glad to see you here. So that was when I realized what happened and why I've had such a hard time for the last few months is this purpose that made me feel alive, this chance to create these retreats and these events that just bring me so much joy. I put them on hold. I kind of quit them, maybe even with the intention of never going back to them. And when I let go of that part of me, that's when all the other stuff started happening. When you've got something that makes you feel alive, that just fills you with so much joy, even when you have all kinds of things going up, make sure that you keep going with things that bring you joy. Those are your purpose. That's your things that just make you feel alive. That's truly what your life purpose is, to feel alive. Whatever that looks like for you, that's what our real life purpose is. To feel alive, to step into that passion of something that just makes you feel alive. What makes me feel alive? Actually, doing my YouTube videos is one of them. I love getting on here and connecting with people and sharing my messages. The thing that just brings me the most excitement and passion is the idea of hosting events and retreats. Especially retreats. I love the intimate, smaller group connections that happen at retreats, and those things make me feel alive. So it's an opportunity to teach. It's an opportunity to connect with people. It's an opportunity for me to learn from them and all of us to just up-level together. And that just makes me feel so alive, brings me so much joy. And it turns on my spark. It makes my passion just go, and that's where I've just stepped into this. So I'm hosting. I have an event planned. Well, not completely planned. I have an event started for August 25th, and I have a retreat, a ladies' retreat, a women's retreat that I'm starting to plan in October. And I'm just so excited. And it's like, I feel me again. I've been wondering where I was and wondering what was going on. And I'm just becoming aware that it's because I let go of this thing that was exciting and driving me and giving me a reason to move forward. And for the last couple of months, the only thing that was getting me going was like, gotta do my YouTube video. It's time to do my YouTube video. And that was about the only thing that I was finding that brought me much joy. I mean, like connecting with my children brings me joy as well, but it's not the same kind of joy and passion. So that's what it is for me. That's what gives me a reason to live. And I think that's really what purpose is all about, is what is that thing that gives you a reason to live? So whatever it is for you, sharing with people, and everybody's going to have a different thing. And some of them are going to seem similar and overlap, and that's okay. And it's okay if that thing that makes you feel alive is not even about helping other people, because that's who you are. Just as long as it makes you feel alive and feel like you are just getting the most out of life. I think that's really what it is at the end of our lives, can we look back and say, wow, that was an awesome life. Because then you've lived on purpose. And that's, to me, what it's all about. So Cliff, what about you? What is your thing that makes you feel alive? Give him a second to answer me. If he's still watching, I hope he's still watching. The little number count went down one, but sometimes it does that. It goes in and out, and yet people are still watching. Give me a sec, long text. I'll just keep talking about butterflies and rainbows and happy sparkly things. Just kidding. Oh, actually, check out these butterfly earrings. Are those cool or what? They're like patriotic and butterflies put together. That is so cool. And for all of you out there that are in the United States, are you guys getting excited for the 4th of July? I'm not like a huge fan of fireworks myself. I think they're really pretty, but I have a lot of traumatic experiences with them as a child. And noise. I have a noise issue. So like if things get too noisy, sometimes I'll start going like this. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's the 4th of July. Oh, look, I wonder how I can bring those in tomorrow. I have 4th of July flowers. I was going to make a wreath and I didn't get it done. I like telling people how to express themselves, not the how to, because the how comes from inside of you and it just shows up. But I like to tell people of why. Like yesterday, I talked about wearing things that help you express yourself. I was looking for something inspirational today and I was struggling with it. And as I was getting dressed today, I was like, I'm inspiring patrioticness for all of my United States friends. So that's what today I'm inspiring, is patrioticness. And really, I'm just inspiring passion. I think that's fun. I'm so excited about this one retreat that I want to host, and I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I want to have a time where we work on dancing and getting over the fears of dancing in front of people, and so that you can just start moving to the beat, because it's awesome. And singing, and using our voices in different ways. When you're saying your affirmations, you can whisper them, and you can say them, and you can yell them, and you can sing them, and each way is triggering a different aspect of you. And so it's really awesome. Different ways to express. Art is a way to express. How you dress is a way to express. How you design your home is a way to express. And I just want to have an event where we talk about the different aspects of expressing yourself and help people to step into that and letting their truths shine out. That sounds so exciting. So what did Cliff write? I like to help people climb their own personal mountaintop and find the greatness that they possess within. I have been to the mountaintop, and my goal is to help others do it. That is awesome. That is awesome. And they said the only person who can do it is them, but I would call myself a guide to those who want to get there. I agree. That is way cool. That is awesome. And I definitely am a believer that the only people that can do their own work is them. We can't make choices for the people. We can't force people to choose to accomplish whatever it is they came to accomplish. We can't make people make their goals. We can't make people climb out of the pits of despair. Whatever it is, we can only offer solutions and guide them out. And I love what you're doing. I love it. It's awesome. Go, Cliff! So, isn't it a great day to be alive? It is. So, take a moment and comment below, because a lot of you guys are going to be watching the replay. Comment below and tell me, what is it that makes you feel alive? Because I want to know. I want to see that. I love hearing people talk about that. I love it because the more we share our passion, and the more it ignites passion in others. And passion is an amazing thing. It drives us. It keeps us going. So find your purpose, find your passion, and it's awesome. And Cliff knows what he's doing. I know what I'm doing. It's an incredible life. It's a great day to be alive. And I will see you guys. I'm going to let you go now. Remember to let your soul shine big, bright, live, and beautiful.